this is Famida Begum and welcome to my presentation on fashion sociology, streetwear from subculture to luxury. In this project, I will be exploring how brands like Supreme pre 2000 and Off White post 2000 have shaped modern fashion and culture. So this is my content page. Here is an overview of what I will be covering today. The aim of this project is to explore how streetwear has evolved through pop culture and history by comparing two key brands, Supreme representing the pre-2000 era and Off-White representing the post-2000 generation. It looks at how culture, identity and fashion connect and how both brands have influenced global style through collaboration, creativity and communication. Overall, the goal is to show how streetwear became more than a fashion, it became a cultural movement. Let's start with answering the questions. What is pop culture? Pop culture or popular culture includes the music, fashion, film, and media that shape how people express themselves. It reflects what happening in the society, from the rise of the Beatles and 60s fashion to the influence of hip hop, street art, and TV in later decades. As pop culture evolved, it became more global and digital, spreading trends faster than ever through media and social platforms. Today, it continues to shape fashion by promoting diversity, creativity, and identity, influencing how brands connect with people around the world. What is the history of streetwear? Streetwear started in 1970s, inspired by surf and skate culture in California, where young people mixed comfort and individuality. By the 1980s and 90s, it connected with hip hop, graffiti, and sportswear, becoming a symbol of urban expression. In the 2000s, streetwear went global, spreading through music, media, and online communities. Then, in the 2010s, it entered the luxury fashion world through major collaborations. Today, in the 2020s, it continues to evolve, more inclusive, digital, and sustainable, while still rooted in creativity and self-expression. My selected brand pre 2000 Supreme is not just a streetwear brand, it's a movement. Born in New York City in 1994, it started as a small scale shop and grew into a global symbol of cool, with bold red logos, limited drops, and creative collaboration. Supreme turned everyday clothing into cultural icons. It's more than a fashion, it is attitude, exclusivity, and expression. Supreme built its empire through bold collaboration that changed fashion culture. From Nike, Stone Island, to Louis Vuitton, Supreme proved that streetwear can stand beside luxury. Each drop created massive hype. Skates, artists, and fashion lovers around the world. What started in New York now influences cities from Tokyo to London, making Supreme a global icon of creativity, exclusivity, and cultural power. Now I will tell about influence of pop culture. Supreme has become a cultural icon beyond fashion. Its designs, collaborations, and limited releases influence music, skateboarding, art, and street style worldwide. From hip hop artists to global influencers, Supreme shapes trends and inspire creativity, turning clothing into a statement of identity and lifestyle. Its impact on pop culture shows how a small skate brand became a worldwide phenomenon. Now I will answering question about my chosen brand post 2000, Off-White. Off-White is a luxury streetwear brand founded by Virgil Abloh in 2012, known for its distinctive use of quotation marks, zip ties, and bold graphics. Off-White blends street style with high fashion. The brand has defined modern fashion by merging art, culture, and lifestyle, creating pieces that both wearable and iconic. Global phenomenon influences sneakers, streetwear, and lifestyle trends. Beyond of clothing, Off-White shaped the way young consumer connect with fashion, turning everyday pieces of mm, into statements. Collaboration and global impact of Off-White. Off-White has made its mark on global fashion through groundbreaking collaborations. From everyday design with IKEA to iconic sneakers with IKEA, the brand merges streetwear with lifestyle. Limited edition project with Levi's and Jimmy Choo show how Off-White bridges casual and luxury fashion, while playful partnerships with Evian bring creativity to everyday products. These collaborations have turned Off-White into a worldwide phenomenon, influencing culture, design, and how people experience fashion across the global. Now I will tell how Off-White influence pop culture. Off-White is not just fashion, it's a cultural force. From streetwear and sneakers to art and music, its designs, shapes, and trends worldwide. Collaboration with artists, brands, and icons turn everyday pieces into cultural statements, making Off-White a symbol of creativity, youth culture, and global style. Now I will tell how both brand acts as fashion as culture. Supreme and Off-White go beyond clothing, they shape culture. Supreme started as a skate brand and became a symbol of street style, music, and both identity worldwide. Off-White brand streetwear with luxury, turning everyday items into cultural statements through collaboration with Nike, IKEA, and artists. Both brands influences how people express themselves, showing the fashion is not just what we wear but a way to connect, create, and belong. In this slide, I will compare two influential streetwear brands, Supreme and Off-White. Supreme, emerging before 2000, grew from a skate community with limited local distribution and a focus on identity, belonging, and authenticity. In contrast, Off-White, established after 2000, represents the fusion of high fashion and streetwear, led by a designer with the fashion industry. It operates globally, integrating retail and runway spaces. Off-White's purpose leans toward brand storytelling and profit, using carted symbols to communicate luxury and cultural relevance. In conclusion, I can say from this module I have learned how fashion is more than just clothing. It's a form of cultural expression that evolves with society. By comparing Supreme and Off-White, I understood how streetwear has shifted from community-based authenticity to global industry influence. Supreme represents the grassroots origins of identity and belonging, while Off-White reflects how branding and storytelling have refined fashion's meaning today. Overall, this shows that style not only mirrors cultural change also drives it. Connecting creativity, commerce, and identity is powerful new ways. And here is two slide for my bibliography, and that's all for today. Thank you very much.